what's going on YouTube? So today I'm going to make a real quick video, and I want to discuss something that's pretty important to me. It should be pretty important to just about everybody. That is the suicide rate of our United States veterans. Now, as you can see, mind you, I'm not getting paid to advertise this. I'm not getting paid to promote any of this. I'm rocking my TVP shit, Till Valhalla Project. Great company, veteran owned, veteran run. They donate a lot of money to help veterans in need. Now, that being said, check out their website. If you like what you see, buy some merch, pass along. Maybe you'll save a veteran's life. That'd be awesome. Now, what most people don't seem to realize is that 22 veterans, statistically 22 veterans a day take their lives due to depression, anxiety, PTSD, things that we as military members are pretty much taught to ignore as much as possible, just to push through. And to be in that kind of occupation, you have to do that. But when we get out, we don't know how to cope with it because we've been taught to ignore it and push through it. And unless you have a good support group, you'll fail. That's all there is to it. Depression and PTSD will fuck you up. And a lot of these guys don't know how to cope with it. And their families don't know how to help them. And they don't understand what they're going through. And so a lot of these guys end up homeless. They lose their families, they lose their jobs, they lose everything. And they become homeless and eventually take their own lives. Or some of them will suffer in absolute silence. And when they're alone, they'll kill themselves. It's heartbreaking, and it's hard to understand if you've never been a military member or a service member that's been overseas and seen and dealt with a lot of shit that we did. It's trippy. And you don't want to bring that shit home. The people that you're trying to protect from seeing that. So it's kind of hard for us to express and relate how we're feeling because, one, we're taught not to. Secondly, we don't want to bring that shit home with us. You know, kind of how they tell you when you're mad at work, you keep that shit at work. Don't bring it home to your family, because then you and your spouse or you and your girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, will fight over something that they had nothing to do with because you're angry at work. Well, it's kind of the same thing with this, only it's our emotions and our, how do I even put it? See, this is what I'm talking about with not knowing how to express it. I mean, I denied for the longest time that I had any sort of anxiety or issues with it. It took a while for me to come around and actually tell people about it. And so, I mean, it's rough. And if you don't have that support group, that support system to help you through it, you might harm yourself, you might harm others around you. So if you know a vet and you know they've been overseas, check on them every once in a while. Look after our veterans. They looked after you.